First opened in 2017. There's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this. Out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
13. For him. Hey, middle.
There's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And space tough to come by there. So we get maybe a yard to the 37.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Play action. It's Jackson. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Cousins. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, Cousins. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Hey, no, easy. What's that?
Throwing is Cousins. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
They get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Hey, Steve, to Hunt. Two. What's that?
Cousins to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Now Cousins going to change it up. A first carry for Tyler Algier. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Quaker Omaha. To Hunt. Right now, boys.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4.
Let's 50. Rose. Wait, to Hunt.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Falcons post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Falcons 7, Ravens nothing. Zane Gonzalez set to
Now
kick
after
off.
the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Off the option, here's Henry.
And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32.
Here's 3rd and a few inches. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. And now an audible here into something else.
A first down carry for Henry.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Again, it's Henry. And still fighting. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 55 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Lamar changing the look. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
14 more yards. And the Baltimore first down. First and
Henry.
at the 4-yard line.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from drawing level.
Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated.
Still going. He's on his way.
Touchdown, Falcons!
Bijan Robinson
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
The score, Falcons 14, Ravens 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Off the option, here's Henry. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. Now 3rd down and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing is Jackson.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And now Jackson will look to throw it.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
No, we changed it.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
7-yard gain. And the Baltimore first down. A gain of 7.
Jackson.
And the Raven first down.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. A gain of 12. First down, Baltimore.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
2nd and 10.
To throw is Jackson. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Off the option, here's Henry.
And they'll get this down to the 10. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. A 1-touchdown ball game. 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
At their own 10-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. 1 play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Second and goal at the 11-yard line.
13.
Now it's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Third and goal, Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins from 10 yards out. And the Ravens take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. On his loop for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Throwing, Cousins.
And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hey, 382, last 50. What's that?
Robinson up the middle. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. They're going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
16 more yards. That's another Falcons first down.
To throw is Cousins.
Got this complete to the tight end Pitts.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Kyle Pitts.
A 9-yard touchdown ground.
And the Falcons have moved out in front.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
For the extra point.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead is now 21-14.
14. Zane Gonzalez.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And this defense not giving them anything there, maybe a yard up to the 36.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Here's Jackson to throw. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near